Michael Nagy here with Jiggy Jag TV and DiscoveringBands.com. And for everyone watching, share this video on my channel and help support the awesome bands I feature. And today I'm here with Unhappily Ever Now. How you doing again?
Hey Mike, how you doing?
We're doing all right here.
Great to have you back since the last time we talked, and you got an amazing new single and video out, and you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, well, wow. Well, the song itself, it's like 16 months in the making at this point. So, I guess with the last go around when we had remixes for the debut EP, I kind of knocked out like 95% of the single within a couple months, like that, like November-ish 2021. I think we were pretty close to getting it wrapped up in early of 2022, but kind of just life happened, and and also we got COVID, so that was unfortunate. So it kind of slowed the process. So, hey, long story short, though, we got a lot of extra time to practice the song and really refine it. Obviously, we had the first show with the Discovering Bands Live, so we appreciate the opportunity that you gave us, because it actually really forced us to buckle down and practice the song. And then pretty much I would say after that, we just kind of tightened up some stuff and maybe redid a little bit of the vocals. And yeah, it was a long time coming, but we were able to wrap it up, I guess technically January of this year, and then just forged ahead, because it had so many delays that I lost track. You name it, that probably happened. So, but yeah, I mean, to get to that point then was great. And then to, working with Joy Thieves production guys, and then working with Joel of Lumber Productions for the video, we kind of had everything come together pretty fast once we got into this year. So that's been great for us, though. And I don't know, like, have any thoughts as to what to say here? I mean, it was such a long time coming that
Well, tell us a little about the video. I love the production, and
I'd say quick backstory to that is, honestly, we were trying to find ideas as to maybe best places local to us in Pennsylvania to pull this off. And obviously we touched base with Joel a few times, having seen Anya and Ayatoya, and kind of connecting with a lot of the Joy Thieves people. So Joel's part of that. So he had done the video, live video for us at Discovering Bands Live. So it just kind of worked out for us to do the video with him. And he's done stuff with Anya as Ayatoya and the Joy Thieves and a bunch of other artists. So it just kind of worked out that he was able to come out here. We were finally able to narrow down the locations. Given it was kind of weird, so it was tough to do that, but I think I was the one that kind of nudged White Elm Mansion, because I've been there a couple times, and actually a band, Life of Agony, who is local to Brooklyn area, had done a video for their latest album there. And it's just this combination, I think, of the title of the song kind of fit the location, and also the fact Life of Agony, they did that video for their album The Sound of Scars. It actually kind of just it was kind of meant to be in a weird way. But so for me, I'd been there before, but I think for both of us, first time doing video.
Yep.
There's great work with Joel. And they did do some scenes at Abington Art Center in Pennsylvania as well, but predominantly at White Elm Mansion. So, you go ahead and add to that if you want.
No, I mean, I know you like the abandoned places, so I mean, that place is definitely creepy. It's confirmed haunted. Unfortunately, we didn't get spooked by anything, but they promised us that the place is haunted. They do paranormal investigations there and stuff. So, but it was really a beautiful, dilapidated structure with a lot of history, so it was really cool to be there and kind of get the inspiration from, bands that have been there before. And honestly, we were blessed for them to let us do it there. Like, it's actually really hard to find a place that's especially like historical in nature or really creepy and cool and actually be allowed to be there, because we had reached out to other places too, and they're like, no music videos. So, but they like were open arms with us. They were super cool about it. And all the cool typical PA bands in the woods scenes were done over at the Sculpture Park in Abington, Pennsylvania. So that was a cool spot too.
Awesome. Well, speaking of the whole abandoned places, for the viewers that don't know here, I have another YouTube channel called Epic Exploration. We actually are planning with Unhappily Ever Now to go out urban exploring and doing a video with them. So hopefully in the future we'll be able to do that.
Yes, that'll be awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. Now, for
yeah,
you guys,
now we've just been like super busy, like pushing as much as we can, because this has just been such a huge labor of love and emotion, and we've had so many hands helping us. So we're just trying to get it out in front of many viewers and ears as possible. And it's just gonna be a cycle, I'd say, over the next, I guess, 2 to 4 months into the early fall, and I'll let you kind of unwrap that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the song itself, like I said, it's been a long time coming, and we don't have the time to get into all that stuff. Just the challenge of even getting the song done and dealing with, I'm honestly dealing with long COVID for quite a long time. Still kind of am to an extent. But functionality-wise, of doing the vocals and all, I was able to get there. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, it's just, there's so much backstory to everything, even to the song itself, but we kind of leave that, everyone interpret that however they want. I think it's pretty straightforward, talking from life experience kind of thing. But, so I guess like kind of where you were headed with this is, so we kind of have like our vision of it, and I'm glad we were able to do what we did, with the Straight Ahead single. As long as it took, but then we kind of went to go full force into this one. So unfortunately, just with so much stuff going on, we kind of had to have a narrow selection of remixes we wanted to go with this. But we're really happy with what the results are, though, because the first one coming up in July is from Rabbit Junk, and honestly, I'm proud of all three. Essentially interpretations of the song, but that one I think is really special for the wide reach it could have with people who just like music across genres. So I think it's definitely very much a 80s throwback vibe to it that I think like I don't even really listen to that stuff that much, and I'm like, nah, this is got a good beat to it. And then the second one is like really special to me, and my influence is Walter Flackus of Stabbing Westward doing a Stab Walt remix, essentially like a Stab Walt Stabbing Westward rendition of it. And the first one, the Rabbit one, is J.P. Anderson of Rabbit Junk, so his is the first one coming up, and then Stab Walt, Walter Flackus of Stabbing Westward will be doing the second one. We have that coming out in September. So we got July and then September, just to have a little breathing room in there. Definitely, I don't know. Like I said, that one's really close to heart for me. So just honestly, I'm humbled that he took the time to work with us on that, and it turned out great. And both of them used, I'm trying not giving things away, they used very creative aspects of the songs, both the guitar work and the vocals, and really just took them to another level. So I know for me, I'm just like really happy with how everything turned out. After such a wait, I just really want to have go at this full force at this point. And it's interesting because like I know what the song means, like the single means to us when we like wrote it, and I actually get like a different feeling from each of the remixes. So I think I think each version will just speak to everyone their own way, I guess. I actually feel like the Rabbit Junk one hits me a little more emotionally in a strange way. Everyone will get to hear them soon, obviously, but like Maria said, though, just wow, it's we're just trying to really push the single as hard as we can right now, and then the remixes. I think they're gonna speak for themselves anyway, and those guys did a phenomenal job. So really look forward to having everyone hear those. And like I said, for me, like I said, with working with Walter on his Stabbing Westward kind of rendition of it, really meant a lot for me. With Stabbing Westward and him being one of my big influences over the years, and it actually felt like a really good. I was like, it's the closest it's going to get to me playing with them in a weird way, right? So, yeah. So his version obviously has more of that, like old school Stabbing Westward vibe to it, really, which did like really played well with my guitar work, though. So just like we're really excited with everything this year. It's just been, like I both said, a long time coming, though. So we're just pushing as hard as we can over the next few months here.
Do you have any more live shows coming up?
Not currently, but we do want to start exploring that. Definitely with a combination of, more of our original kind of organic versions of the songs, and then we're open to doing more of the remixes as well, live too, if it's more of a club night and stuff. So we have options, and we're excited to try it out. And then, we're also continuing to write new music too. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll have anything else new before the end of the year. Maybe if we're lucky, but definitely into next year, we're going to continue to release new stuff. But yeah, shows are always on the mind. We're here refining our live setup, and we would definitely love to do some.
Yeah, and as far as new music goes, truth of the matter is, like, of that time frame, I probably had 2, 3, 4 demos written, and it's just, I think really when COVID hit us, that just derailed everything. So we were so close with Pleading, though, so we just pushed through and got it done. And having that ready for the live show and being able to practice that was great. Kind of got us back into shape, so to speak. We're definitely working on the next one. It was like 95% ready anyway, but it was like it takes a long time to flesh out ideas when you have that kind of stuff going on, though. So there's more coming. It's just it'll be a little bit of a wait, but I'm proud of what these 3 we have coming out this year, though. And everything all the contributions we've had along the way as well.
Yeah, totally excited.
Do you think your next release will be another EP, or do you think you'll do a full-length album?
I would say EP personally, but I don't have attention span for an album. Probably.
See, I'm kind of all over the place on this answer, because I kind of don't want to say certain things. I've had certain ideas that would help me reintroduce the EP songs, but I'm not going to say. It should be kind of obvious, but I'm not going to say what. I don't know. I, from the past, have at least 5 or 6 demos from before this project that I'm considering retooling into what this sound is. I just haven't. Again, it all kind of happened at the same time where I was like, life happened, and like dealing with, unfortunately, getting COVID, and then just kind of lost. Unfortunately, just really lost like a year. But I would say, for what it's worth, between the demos and older stuff, and even some unfinished ideas Maria has had, I mean, there's an album's worth of stuff, just not an album's worth done.
Right.
So I would agree that short term, at least, another EP would be great.
Right. I mean, I personally think an album really has to be cohesive. And just with some releases coming out there, like I sometimes feel like the EP is enough. Like I don't want to do filler just to like make it 10 or 12 songs. Like I think it's ultimately has to feel complete and has to feel like it fits together. But we also, we know there's a lot of music out there and fans are hungry and, looking to hear new stuff, and EPs kind of make it a little bit easier to keep kind of stuff coming out on the regular a bit more.
Yeah. And that's partly why I'm kind of frustrated, because like I said, I had like 3 or 4 demos that I wrote really at the same time. So they all have a sound similar to Pleading. I just didn't get them done. So So it would make sense if those would be cohesive in an EP, but we'll see what happens. This one, just like I said, it took so long.
Right.
I was like, nope, it's going out. It's going out. I can't wait anymore.
It sounds like COVID really delayed it too.
Yeah. Yeah. Do not recommend 0 out of 10.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I know I'm not going to name anybody, but a lot of the artists that we know or are friends with, and they've been getting hit with it a lot the past couple of years. Some of them multiple times, and it's like I really feel for them, and I really hope that they've all, from what my experiences talking to them, they seem to have recovered well. I kind of got short end of my experience, and it stuck with me. I know it doesn't kind of look like it, but it kind of sticks with you depending on, everyone's unique. So, but for a lot of these people, there's a lot of other artists, and it makes me nervous, so I'm glad that everyone so far has seemed to have recovered as well. Some other people I know of have gotten it recently, and I wish them well if they see this, so that they can have another smooth recovery. I'm terrified to get it again. I'll just say that much. So.
Yeah, I saw online Ayatoya just ended up with it. So.
Yeah, well, girl.
Yeah. Well, now, if people want to find you online, your music on social media, how do they do that?
I would still say, easiest, quick to the point is unhappilyevernow.com, but we're definitely the presence has ramped up a bit in other ways, but a quick alternative is go to our Linktree, which is just Linktree/unhappilyevernow, which will essentially have the main socials, and also in between Linktree and the website, you guys can see links to Pleading, links to the video, and also just the previous remixes and the debut EP. So should probably Linktree in their website. It's a good place to go. Capture it all there. Check everything out.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to what you guys have coming up in the future. It was good talking with you again, and everybody flip them up.
You too. Thanks so much, Michael.
Thanks, Emma.
Yeah, anytime.